You won't believe it. Private messages between Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Soo Hyun were just revealed, and they completely alter our preconceived notions about their relationship. These aren't merely lighthearted texts. They're personal, startling, and expose a side of this controversy that nobody anticipated. When she was still a minor, what did he actually say to her? In order to conceal their discussions, why did he switch messaging apps? What exactly does the handwritten letter from his time in the military prove? You'll see this story in a completely different light by the conclusion of the film, so stay tuned. I promise you won't want to miss the big reveal. Up until now, we all believed we were fully informed on the Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Soo Hyun controversy. Leaked texts between the two have come to light for the first time, and they are much more intimate than anyone anticipated. Beginning when she was just 15 and he was already 28. These messages, letters, and postcards cover years. Some of these conversations may appear innocuous at first, but upon closer inspection, the timing, tone, and content raise significant concerns. What changes did their partnership undergo over time? He pushed for concealment, but why? What does this reveal about the balance of power between them? We're dissecting each leaked message individually today in an effort to reveal the real story behind this dispute. 1 month prior to Kim Soo Hyun's 16th birthday, in June 2016, it all begins. She was playing Princess Seori in the drama Secret Healer at the time, and the long hours left her worn out. She messages him to let him know she's going back to filming and will be returning shortly in their first leaked chat. At first glance, Kim Soo Hyun's response appears lighthearted. "Come back soon," followed by a heart emoji. She replies with a typed kiss sound and another emoji, which should be harmless enough, right? Then, however, things change. He responds, "Do it for real next time," suggesting that she should give him a kiss in person, rather than merely over text. Then, as if pushing limits or making a joke about going too far, he adds, "Oh, is that not allowed either?" Her answer, "No, it's not that. I will." The issue is that, although this discussion would appear to be flirting, she was only 15 and he was 28. It's disturbing that he felt at ease saying this to a child, even if it was a joke, and this was only the start. Kim Soo Hyun sends out another message after that month, asking explicitly, "Do you miss me or not?" She asks the same question again, seemingly in a desperate attempt to get an answer, which implies she was looking for approval, as if she wanted confirmation that his sentiments were genuine. Kim Soo Hyun taunts her rather than providing a direct response, saying, "What do you think? Do I really miss you?" "How would I know if you don't tell me?" she urges him. "I won't know in any way." Calling her cute for asking, he closes the conversation. Once more, this may appear innocuous, but the power dynamics are obvious. An adult guy treats it as a game, while a teenager is emotionally sensitive and seeks validation. These messages feel far more improper than they initially seem because of the maturity gap between them. Their subsequent talk becomes even more worrisome. Kim Soo Hyun responds, "I wouldn't even notice if you kissed me," to Kim Soo Hyun's joking that he never wakes up. She jokes that he wouldn't notice if she kissed him several times while he was asleep. He goes on to say, "When can I give you a hug and go to sleep? That seems like a great method for me to sleep." "I would let you do that," was her remark. The distinction between flirtation and something more serious becomes hazy at this point. Now, he's not merely making jokes, he's openly discussing having sex with a child, and she's agreeing. Given her age, the fact that he felt free to say these things is a serious warning sign. Kim Soo Hyun asks, "Will it take about a year?" In another startling text, obviously indicating how long it will be before she's ready to pursue things further. After hesitating, she responds, Maybe." Rather than retreating, he laughs it off and pushes, 3 years? He doesn't drop it, despite her attempts to divert, by noting that a year is already a long time. Do you believe a year is excessive? How about 6 months then? It becomes unsettling at this point. In essence, a man who is almost 30 years old is negotiating when a minor would be ready for physical contact. "I'll do it when I want to," was her last response. No assurances. This shows that despite feeling under pressure, she made an effort, albeit a feeble one, to establish some boundaries. It seems like he was preparing her to view their relationship as inevitable during the entire interaction, which feels coercive. Kim Soo Hyun sends a handwritten letter from his military service in 2018, 2 years later. She is 17, and he is 30. In the midst of his lyrical reflections on loneliness and winter training, he ends the letter with the following: "I think I still miss you, so I guess I'm saying that I do." In an attempt to foreshadow a day when they might be closer, he even recommends that they study together after his service. One thing is demonstrated by this letter: their bond remained strong. Despite the age difference, he remained emotionally invested in her even after they had been away for a while. Furthermore, it's difficult to accept this as innocent, given their prior communications. Kim Soo Hyun requests that Kim Se-ron abandon Kakao Talk and use Telegram, a messaging app that allows users to send self-destructive messages, in August 2018. As seen by her shocked reaction, "You're just going to delete Kakao Talk like that?" She wasn't prepared for this. Unless he was aware that their communications were improper, why would he seek to conceal them? A postcard from Paris in 2019 is the most recent communication to be leaked. Legally, Kim Se-ron is now 19 years old, yet the situation is important. He writes, "I love you, Se-ron," and closes with, "I'm sorry forever." He refers to her by a personal nickname. According to his agency, they began dating in the middle of 2019, but these messages imply that it started much earlier, when she was still a minor. What is the truth then? According to these hacked messages, Kim Soo Hyun pushed boundaries, tested limits, and then attempted to conceal evidence in a relationship that began when Kim Se-ron was much too young. The emotional foundation was established years earlier, even though their formal partnership didn't start until she was an adult. What are your thoughts? Does this go too far, or was it simply innocent flirting? Please share your thoughts in the comments section, and remember to like and subscribe for more unbiased analyses of high-profile controversies. Thank you for viewing, and keep in mind that sometimes the true meaning is not immediately apparent. Keep an eye out.